complain where you will send as letter to the producer. We dey announce but thing them working loss and plenty more.
We are all about the country, but you self care for being the use that you area.
We use the original program where they give you updates.
Where use? You get use?
Yes, I get use.
What use to get use?
Yes, I get use.
Well, Fambulema for welcome to the program. What use? The program where they bring the information come to you. I don't say you within also outside this country, you go out for take part, and the only way for do that.
Well, I just look the program, and the program they inform me about the thing that will happen. Now the different place then na salon, and the program say also they give the opportunity for make people hear your voice to your text or your WhatsApp message where you go send. The text message that the usual text line 077-685518, and the WhatsApp message we go send and the usual WhatsApp line we don't come on now 079 15 47 14. I go over the WhatsApp line again 079 15 47 14. Send your comment there, we go read them on the program.
And the number that we're going to use now, so take go, but not call the other number then please. Anyway, well, inside the program today, we will bring on the sanitation while within a Kinton Bomber because the people and they complain about the waste sewage where they can go to around that place there. And then get one alleged fake check where they write down a police net. And then the new board chairman, Goma Valley, Honorable Bintu Myers, he don't talk on how to transform the Goma Valley Water Company. And then water pipe, Wala, being a consultant, well, the people in the cry foul. And then the new Keke regulation, it being a lonely, we're going to show now all that. This and more, plus other things that will bring control inside the program, we use me that must say.
Lucian Ganana Minim.
We're going to take a break and join with sponsors.
Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, a leading financial services provider, delivering value to all stakeholders.
Now we back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Now we back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Salon Commercial Bank. Now the People's Bank.
People's Bank.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Salon Commercial Bank. Delivering value.
Delivering value.
We dey drive customer success.
For sure.
Insist on excellence. Integrity and commitment. Now that we stand for. Creating a climate of openness and trust. Personal values. Count on us.
You can count on us.
Team ethic. For sure. Count on us. Now we back. Now you back. Now we back. Salon Commercial Bank.
Delivering value.
For
Mambule Unaido, Unakabo.
How you do?
I want to know the good news. I want to tell you about the cheapest data offer na salon today. Now we network with 400 news, you get 3 megabytes. And these are the cheapest in this country.
Orange don't give me 5 megabytes for 450 news. When double pass what they talk so.
What in?
But you are not can lie per winner.
But you get 75 megabytes, where they go for 8,250 news. And these are the cheapest you can get.
Uncle. Orange again 90 megabytes for just 8,400 euros. Where beaucoup pass waiting in the talk so.
But you get 3 megabytes, where they go for 4,250 news.
No campo boy safe ya. No campo boy safe ya.
What in?
Orange they give 65 megabytes for just 4,500. Me say the coco me bongo so right now.
But we get 5 gig, where they go for 200,000 news.
Orange gets 6 gigabytes for the same 200,000 euros.
Yes.
What did they tell me? With Orange, I enjoy right now.
Yes.
Now live video. I the watch tonight.
Yeah, tell us, show
Oh dear, now will get an orange SIM. So that's
Browse Boku with Orange for cheap one. In fact, now almost for nothing. This now other big move where Orange don't make. The one they will like for Falamakata, make them Falamakata back no.
Dial *800# for begin the enjoyment.
Orange. It's all about what matters to you.
Alright, one for begin with this wahala when a sanitation problem na the Kintom Bome. We saw the people complain say some people where they go empty way name. You know, I know I call them this net to say they take you dinner. Then they go empty their way name, then they ask the empty and so then they put them before side. So the org them mortal mano, everything don't mixed up. When they come, the water they wear inside people place and the one where they go do business there again, the same thing they spread all about. So we just want to make you see and you read from them.
No points up at me. No points up at me.
So,
Yeah, you said something the morning when I was in the morning.
Yeah, because something the morning we are only by the flop. The mosquito no do for go inside. Don't the season the machine where they come. Where they get before the 1 month, you don't flop. Then before they get to the toilets. Don't this smoke, they disturb me now. No one smoke like this moment. The toilets, they are buggy, they suffocate swinner. And if you go inside your house, a smoke got flop right now. Monsaman died, there's a government scheme Monsaman. The government can work for me now. They beg.
Okay, where is the gun right now? What's the one don't do as with man and boss? Service.
We don't work, no work. We don't get tools. Government don't send nothing, so we don't get boots. And before now, toilet so they right now, so don't get it. We don't go mass toilets for governments. Government they pay.
So you get any final what again going for talk?
They will get any word back for talk because we alone are one government, the government can work for we. Before you don't see go to government seats.
Hello man, they not like how they talk to me. We talk to who they get in their mind. Because see they get money for the day. If they make money, then they talk to other people. But tell me if they can't make then you go down block, then you don't see for let go. He said me that clean salon that work now they carry. So what they carry strain. That's why they for talk to my baby like just of do me strong back.
He said get family, get for survive.
Yes, I get for survive. They for upload but I take some look at. Man they to tattoo.
It's not the call on fire force for Cam.
Because the place don't full up, you don't choke. We say why they cannot even upload it for good. The man only upload for me, pass it to total.
And this they go na sick.
They do it sick because motoka will get kakai, they can't turn now. This is a garage so
that's why they talk about them septic tank. They want to build toilet.
Yes, so they can build it on the no, the whole they can't do see with the same for go turn and before we go.
So the guy for say the word of no place now for going.
No, bad one. Well, I don't know if they make pepper soup and you eat it. Anyway, one for being like this. No, very serious. You know, Nadande can bring some, you know, sickness to your boss.
Outbreak come, no problem.
Very seriousness anyway. Well, one for bringing at this alleged fake check. We will understand say they na police net, but what you make it in a police net? One for low na.
Chief Superintendent of Police, being the local unit commander, na Congo Cross Division. Among the several arrests that we don't make from the different occasions, that na one. This one we na Ibrahim Ansare, we arrested na Abadi Road Market, by Abadi Road Market. You know, it addressed as like sheikh, you know, make like they preach the word, the Islam word of God. Then along the line we did one, he could just actually say, let me phone, let me call, we let you go phone, he disappear without go. You know, he may run out of luck, we then make catch him, this last one, we make it in now, custody so now, we they do it. And the essence of this all, one let people in Sabiam, at least for name and shape, you know, for let you know say, you know, then kind of thing in the bad. There are several ways that way for means of getting money, several means of getting a livelihood, other than that one for let harass somebody in that kind of manner, especially then deceitful manner that the way as you see we will arrest her in there.
Okay, but tell me your name. What is your name? What's your name?
Ibrahim Ansari.
Okay, what's your name?
Number 2.
Number 2 waiting.
Number 2 beach.
Number 2 beach?
Yes, number 2 beach.
Number 2 beach. Another day.
Alright, so we go straight away to the new board chairperson for Guma Valley Water Company, when Honorable Bintu Myers, he explained to we on Dominic JJ Tucker, but the plan the way he get for change the way how things they go, so that he go rebrand the Guma Valley Water Company. Now we listen to him.
Guma Valley Water Company. I'm alone because the board is not fully instituted, but when I was approved by Parliament, I just say I start work, because before I go Guma, I know the challenge is there, so I say I start work one time. I will not go around with management to all the reservoirs in the city. We don't go around in other facilities, then stores, garages, offices, and so on. So they try to see how we will come inside and then make an improvement in the water supply, especially to the city, because the most challenging one in Guma, which is so crucial, critical, is the supply of water to the city. And our mandates extend as far as Newton.
So how you want to fix up on anything?
Because I know the problem before I go Guma, now I make a start work at once, and not say I wait until the other directors can come inside. As I don't say, the water problem now the most challenging one. As I go around, I don't go to the garages then. Some Bowsers they where they need maintenance, etc., etc. So they are working on that. Maybe by the end of next month we will get some Bowsers. Because right now, just imagine we have only 2 Bowsers at Guma. Okay. Not to think where anybody will even be happy with. But I will say by the end of the month, we will get more Bowsers. And if that day happen, the dry season not will be as bad as it used to be before.
Alright, now also the issue of land grabbing right at the catchment area, they already make Waguma, they get plenty of water. We only see rice and they know the why they don't evade now let's say and they so based for address all the issues, and they even when they cut Guma pipe, thief Guma water, all the things and they wider issues. We forget then they make Guma they get money.
I don't talk to the Minister of Lands or these catchment areas them. I don't go around, I don't see Boku houses them where they're not supposed for they side in this. So I don't talk to the Minister of Lands. We just say find time when it will be less busy, then me and too we go round. The other challenge now, even the end receiver then, that are the people then where they get the water from the pump, then self they cut the pipes then, which is very, very challenging also. So what me intend for do, now for let we do a survey The illegal connections is another one. So we go do a survey and see how best we go address them situations, Sandy.
Alright, one for bringing that this water pipe wala will be in a Kosotong. Well, the people that we tap na that Kosotong, they cry foul now. But they're able to talk to Dominic J. Talker JTL.
I'm named Mohamed Bangura. Within a Kosotong community. Where it's stressful. Because them pipe are for a long, not to the first time this way they can put them pipe there. From the former economy don't die, pipe them there. Then now these they don't put them pipe there. Just a coincidence. This man when say don't pay Chinese man there for me to go there from the main junction take out.
Who's man
This small day over there.
Okay.
Where they say now stay a baby or team. You don't pay Chinese man there. From down the junction, take and forget make the road. Yeah, that is good. But now when can now, the cow stone they can put in front of nobody again, can pull the pipe and cut. Then if one of the neighbor could have officer back and cut in pipe back, put the man try for axe, problem for back, you go report him man back. So now we see the other pipe more of damages now. Just they go here, this man is talking about this place now water side. And now anyway, look at it said what are the effects and that.
My name Alice Jusu, Mrs. Alice Jusu. This pipe here, so now me pipe. Now I will connect. Now we'll line this. Now this woman when they call Aisatu Yansame, he come and say in the make the wool. See no more now. He block now so it cut all the pipe them. Over 1 month we need to get water. This whole community we need to get water. But in they get water. So we meet Edman, say Edman, this one don't come cut to pipe, then I don't pass 1 month now. Let's go connect we. Edman not tell anything. I tell her say Edman look the pipe, oh when they cut that pipe the owner, so they go. I say look the pipe, I say we need to get water. I say try do something, you know the Edman of this community also. You know they for one side, you know they look one side, they look all side. Now do something for we now, Lord get water now. They are not big with the big. They want say no they get water, no they get water now. Now I say well lobby. This thing so you know they take.
Alright, so
Alright, for sake of the manner how the keke them they pack na the Lumley parking gun, then they pack some kind of a way where you not get one order. So for sake of that, police don't introduce new regulation for the keke them na Lumley roundabout. When we on Dominic JJ Talker bingo there, and let me see what in come.
Alright, some of them also I say for easy traffic. They have the traffic working because now the Lumley roundabouts now. Inspector Tolly, we don't come now on the Lumley division of course on mount new strategy of so far with all the KKN so far.
ASP Moses Tolly, Division and Traffic Officer Lumley Division. Well, as you know, Lumley is a highly congested area. Then we are too much. So before then, it will come at this junction, even access, even pedestrians not get access for them to pass. So I sit down and think wisely. I do visibility study for the past 2 days. I think wisely. Then back now, partners now begin to not go to drive them. But we need to put them under control. As a police officer, I believe that our primary duty for make sure say everybody will be put it under control where all citizens will enjoy. And I build this strategy by gathering them with grass barrier there and make a special line for them. When a line for them for queue day and the pedestrians and passengers they also for queue day because the passengers their life more important to we, their life material to we. If you're in the work at middle street, it cause accident. Okay. So therefore, I make this strategy so that I will detail a police officer constable by the line for make sure that even the pedestrians then go by we say the keke then they so you don't remember avoid the main road.
Donald Fugula, at the executive, at the front of the executive.
Okay.
Strategy as they see now, as you don't see quietly, everything will go on perfectly. And as you say, what when you don't be parking. In your contact the president and MPs, all the order for maintain law and order as you say, no parking off.
Alright, but okay now in as well now all the queue, right? If you say they 1, 2, 3, right, one after the other. So now go tell the keke that for say what that the one number 1 and for flop before the next one go. You cannot find them by you don't need number 5 or 10, then of course you can get passenger then they forgive you. No, at least I will take my order. All the strategy they don't.
Well, that's not the responsibility of the union and the executive. As you see me this morning, I don't come, I don't strictly put everything in order. I have to see everything in order and everything will operate and all the one by one after the other.
Anyway, the idea not bad, but me feel to say keke for the move, you know, because you pick up.
Yeah, but they forget order.
You know, the other not bad. The other not bad. Alright, Honorable Tower, don't rehabilitate the Lumley markets. Well, one for we are control now. JJ Tucker.
Tower content representing constituency 132. What we don't do currently that we don't do a massive rehabilitation of the market and very short we remove all the table that are not organized properly and fit in new tables of the same size, same quality, same standard, so as to ensure they accommodate more people inside because the traffic we are like say most of part of our man-made and if our man-made government want to resolve. So what we don't do, we don't create new tables inside. So as a result of the new arrangements, we're able to accommodate about 40 more people inside the market. We need to stay, we'll take 40 people off the street. That one is the help for this traffic.
We will not say doing this particular process why some man go don't use forget long tables, some man go and feel for say why you don't take advantage of. So how much you don't come down and talk to them for say this now way for easy or vice for easy detention?
Well, the first thing is that I ensure I do the process of fairness. Regardless of my relationship with you, regardless of how long I don't know you, where are they distribute the same Muslim, I ensure I mark them all the same. All Monday, I mark them the same. I admonish them first to know that the market leaders them. Say this, they do one for east traffic, 2 for ensure we get sanity in the country, 3 for control indiscipline, and 4 for let we maintain fairness. Because if you want, you get 4 tables, not fair. What that person will do? Go to carry the tormentum, sand the tormentum, rain the tormentum. So I admonish all man, and from yesterday, I very sure say if you don't shop, the shop gets space middle, put the table before you. All that table will be another position. When you get shop, you get table on the left, you get table on the right, you get table on the front. That one is fairness. So,
alright, Salon International Model for United Nations, they organize one-day leadership training for young people in a different group them. After the training, the executive director of the organization, they explain more to William Wise.
Mina Joseph, Ibrahim Bamisankor. Mina, the executive director for the Sierra Leone International Model United Nations. Yes, now a program we set for bridge diplomacy, international relations, and find a way where we youth them and we student them will become more closer to the UN than ever. Because all this while we don't see other countries then they excel in terms of youth leadership and civic education. So we want to create another platform wherein we young students them as well will become ambassadors to represent different UN member states and debate on world issues.
What you know that you look inside this training?
Like
the training, what you will focus on?
Well, as I say, it will focus on addressing key issues that affect the world. Because yes, okay, we get issues that affect the world in terms of peace and security, in terms of economic reform, gender-based violence, and all of these atrocities. So now a forum we will create for see how or waiting real young people then think, say the big one they do for combat all these things.
At the end of this training, what thing are they expect from them people there?
One is we expect them for participating in international affairs that are able to set the podium for them. And secondly, we expect them to learn about cultural diversity, because Africa, the world get different continents, and Africa is one of them. And inside Africa, we get different countries that we get a young culture.
It's okay. One for bringing this. Where you been take a look at the street parking now the Central Business District area. Well, we and Judge Luis been go on this.
Many like content. The street parking actually not fine for me. Yes, because we get a lot of problem with the police and likewise the traffic warden. Because we office man they don't block the side also with the park. At the same time, you not get side for low park law put passenger down where you can put 1 passenger they can only they say and at that particular point you know for park day. If I move go before. And also they want our park, no sign no for let we park. Then they block me, then they cause this
who are them?
The private vehicles, the office vehicle, no more now where they park now the road. And where you can you just block a side of the vehicle. You see? If you park side of the vehicle, other motor in Libya, you not get side for let park like offload passengers. You see, then you just get for block traffic.
So it is suggest the government for do?
Well, government for try for clear the streets. Let we self get freedom from the police. You see, because like what the street they so motor in the park, especially with Bafo Street, Charlotte Street, that side and they alongside this Shaka Stevens Street, they back again they congest more of traffic. People no sign all day for park.
Yeah, family, me and Mohamed Ramadan back, concerned citizen. Well, street parking, I think to say government and city council for team up together for make sure say they create a system whereby motor and go get side for park because then they not go only ease traffic congestion at the city, but go also bring money come for the central government and the local government. Street parking, it cause congestion 1 and number 2, government not get any benefit where they benefit from street parking. And even they create lawlessness because now they sell marketing just can see motor. They put in load on top of motor. As they begin sell some company and can fall. So not to just street parking they create human congestion as well in the city.
In this case, if government will not provide a side where motor can park, obviously that will create, if people are paying for that parking place, it will create more revenue for the country. That will be necessary if the government try by all possible means to make it able to get side for people and for park. So just say if there is any possibility, yes, you understand, although there is difficulties in the country, but there is any possibility in the case of the government for the government to provide parking space, if even people are paying for it, then at the end of the day, that is one part of revenue in the country.
Alright, Action Aid International Salon don't support over 500 family people we have been survived the August 14 wahala we been be. This go na Kaningo Kamayama with Yayam them and other team them. When we on Athanasius Pratt then go with them and he talked to the finance mobilizer Zainab Senesi will be explained about the reason why they go make this big donation.
Family on afternoon, Mina Zainab Senesi, I work for Action Aid as the head of fundraising. We need to say Namida before for defend money business for Action Aid work, but also Namina the focal person for all the emergency work we do in Salon. This money where we use so today, now money from international internal emergency unit, and this money they call disaster preparedness response fund. So now this money will be used last year that time we will support community people and arrange camp them. Now the same money we they use back for do what you they do so today. And what you go do so today now for can support food, dignity kits, shovel them and wheelbarrow and pickaxe so make them drainage and then community. Then the community people them back. All the support will begin come now as a result of the meeting will be go with them. And then tell we say and then tear so they want. Well, in total, we talk about a total of 504 people. Well, we say people, I'm not to say now one man would give you. When we give you, we expect say you get 5, 6, 7, or 8 dependents and BNU. So you were there before your household. You were there before you cook pots, what they call household. Now you would target for give. But what they give you, that not mean to say now you want.
Okay, how many family heads?
Now 504 family heads of the target.
Alright, one for bringing at this, the people that we tap na Kosotong. Well, then the cry foul, let's say they don't go create one new bomede. Well, we own JJ Talker, Jitel Bindere, and they send this for you.
I'm Martin Bambura.
Which community this?
This is our consultant community, Kawyard.
Okay.
This is really hazardous because this is now a place we now dwelling area. And as you can watch on my left, you see a market here and can open here. And if they open market here, then this kind of thing here, they not get for tell well because now food stuff they people get for sell. Then one, they look so all our dwelling places here. If you do also a place like this, you can't left this dirty box now, yeah. As we don't do 1 or 2 efforts for let them remove this dirty box, for let them get and go other side. But no, we not see any active role from the one that would up.
So somebody was there. How long no this dirty don't there for?
This dirty don't there now the past 7 to 8 months now.
1 year.
1 year. Yes.
So you mean all these operations coming Freetown, all this this new government back in the cleaning up, but you know, for Ghana.
We expect say this particular new direction go able to come way and build this dirty and transfer this dirty box to side there.
Okay.
Well, the dirty it really affect you because whenever this dirty don't carry, we feel the mosquito they know they give you chance. Like this area, any side goes to Alexander net, must fly there, they go any side so far. You do chop business, you know take care of your business, you go very good get disease inside because the dirty box here, when the dirty box don't can the people that carry the dirty box then say Masada this waiting self dirty box in the car. But the dirty box not for the dirty box are done sand and near the water side.
Okay.
Anyway, all right, we'll go take a short break. We'll come back. We'll continue with the program. All right, we'll send you now.
Quick one, now see what we get now today.
Well, this was also a stranger. Anyway, the man I see on screen, Joseph Sano, Executive Director, Hill Salon. Tell family I do.
Family they wanna do.
Alright, where somebody can see you, if you say you can come up with but I know say you get this program now, the conference. So who's are we there now?
Well, for today we don't start for distribute the space then. I see Rokel Commercial Banks, Relink Commercial Bank, I see NCRA, I see IAM Tech, we don't see other colleges, they don't come. In fact, Lincoln, Queen Self don't call me, then they come tomorrow, other schools they come. So we don't begin for distribute the place, NRA, PPA, SL, so institutions then, and of course EPSF don't come. So we get people and schools them and institutions where they come. So we don't start for distribution and we get a little bit of space, probably before Imara, sometime before the week they done next week, sometime space no day again because we don't exhaust the inside part and we start for build the boots them tomorrow and we get for the under from 9 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the evening and we don't get the materials then pack. We are set, we don't arrange the quiz business because we forget inter secondary school and inter university quiz competition
every day.
The first 9 days of the program will be sensitization because each of them boots them. The colleges them and other people and therefore tell me about what they do because out of that learning process we add and we take the 50-50 question from there, we put another question bank and we get for every day we get for talk about the free quality education because the theme for this year educational trade fair now the importance of free quality education to national development and we get for get low cost things then low cost educational materials there, and definitely it get for be very educative, because imagine we get for they do HIV test they free, we get for they do other tests, we get for they talk to people.
So stand trade fair, education trade fair don't turn to health center now. Wait, it's about now you do free tests.
Okay, thank you very much. It's very important because when they get university students and they, and besides that, remember say health education very key. So it's very good for that we all know we status. So when you don't know your status now and you know what, then they will teach you what you for do for protect you. Go vet. We no one get a generation which are way look everybody. We don't see now East Africa. You don't go now one whole family sometimes one person survive HIV kill them all. And inside Sierra Leone they live that risky life. So we don't invite them. We also forgets other institutions like SLRSA, we now key partner of we they support we of course Teaching Service Commission. They can't tell we how they want to do with teachers, which side and they now and waiting them for the day now one of the key partners, and the Minister of Book Learning himself, basic book learning get for they themselves then they send invitation to the schools. So it's going to not get for be like then trade fair them, because you know Sierra Leone, if I say let we go do what you call go do beach carnival, believe you me, you go see big man and ministers then go there. If now be there trade fair the whole again na studio, you go see who go there. And what is happening is that it's cycling where you go see you picking when not 18 years itself, you go to that trade fair, wear something for they show himself out, you go they drink something or smoke something, and they did it till 4 o'clock. That's not what we want. Yeah, what we want, students and therefore dress very modestly. And we get for make sure say it be a learning center. You they go now each book you learn. Time they day where they assembly then at the auditorium, the middle floor, where some 10 University of Sierra Leone can tell them what you need for go waiting at the different course then we then get what you need as a result for go study that course. Then they get for tell you we get for able for give career guidance. We go really help with like I don't talk to like one of the people that we really get for can help with this na Papa Ray, the Minister of Works. I don't talk with him, I don't talk with other big people, and we get for come in for help with. We know one lost with generation, and we want to promote this free quality education.
All right. Okay, but you don't do this trade fair. Whose impact really you don't create?
A global impact. Because first thing, the last trade fair we talk about the role of first-time voter education in electoral process. Next be they're able to teach boku picking them. Every day they get over 1,000 picking them day. Imagine them they gonna neck them boots, then learn how to vote. I tell you something, I get videos there, I get clips there where we go to marketplace. People there they sell a market no know how to vote. We picking and not be know how to vote. National Health Secretariat be there, then they do tests, then they do public education. You understand? Every aspect. So until one education about road safety go don't save we picking life. Career development be there, and place there for let picking a play. This country will lack place for let picking a play. So it gets a lot of advantage. And besides that, you they go buy things there at a low cost price. Now that make we say.
What are them things here?
No, say you know say the free education. Government say no admission cost, they pay tuition, they give call for textbook. So now, them thing the way government not put inside the free education, now they will not encourage the Sierra Leone Booksellers Association, say, come with those things here. And now then they for count. And what they when they count and there is a negotiation. We know the cost where they sell them and to them, where they outside, we know the cost where schools then they sell them. I can tell you say if you buy a book here under 20,000, where you go to the schools you're gonna buy it 100,000. So we don't get this agreement. This is not the 4th year. Now that's make we talk to everybody when they start Tuesday, the 28th, and when they did it for 1 full month. Yeah, when they did it for ensure say we train. Look at this. When they talk about SCRA, they can begin for do exhibition. Yeah. Then they go tell you why you need for register. What is civic education? Why you need for register? We don't invite also.
So all and inside the education trade fair.
Yeah, because we talk to Khalil Chutange where they had the civic education council. Yeah. We say come there and tell us what is inside. We can't afford to make lose we picking there. Let them know about we.
Okay, now let's make a scenario of the trade fair. That possible we not ever go there. Let's see how we get for look like. Outside is going to be booths, not so?
Yeah.
And then Usai then talk here again for the video that boots them, or you get an auditorium Usai the
we get two types of talk. Yes. One, they picking them, anytime they go, then they go round and they boots them. Each boots, then go ask.
Whatever thing they get for benefits by or whatever teaching they go get.
After that, we get a session, we get a center part of it, which I they boot them they around them, which I can sit on. The same place last year I will do with inter-secondary school and university quiz competition. So let's say time Dory we will call NCRA, we say when I can't talk about civic education. So until we get them 30 minutes, then they can't talk, we they gather the student them. Then you can't train them and tell them about it. So until we say Ministry of Health, if they partake, because we don't invite them all. Now make we say we still get space, come and participate. So Ministry of Health maybe can't talk about sexual, maybe adolescent stage or other things or teenage pregnancy. So there is always an audience. Not to that place where they go to play music from start to finish. That is not what we are doing. What we are doing is that we are ensuring that we go around and are learning in the land. And the interesting thing what I like about everything, we've got something. We don't teachers in country. They say, "Lord, get a classroom." Since what time don't reach, they won't begin for teach core subject that were difficult, core topics that were difficult to maths. Somebody say they start with construction, because every year in mathematics construction is coming
free of charge.
Yeah, free of charge. So imagine if they teach you construction well there you go meter, you go able for solve, and construction are simple maths. Okay, somebody said they will do trigonometry. Somebody also say graph. People and they still fail graph. So you see, those are things. We know they go make a la-di-da, music player, this, that. There will be time for them we begin and learn.
So now thorough education fair.
Thorough education fair. Yes, we go get entertainment. Yeah, time go there where they go.
Entertainment the way you keep.
Of course, we get for invite the blind schools. Yeah, for let them come, then band go play. We will invite some musicians and they begin themselves. We say students and get talent. Anything where you want exhibit, when they give you the platform for let exhibitor, you come leagues then see them. You understand? And then music go play. Probably you want shake body, but there will be like with the dance, this everything. No, there will be a time. That time they will say learning and learning. Oh, while EPA can teach you about environmental issues, say Mr. EPA, Madam EPA, say, come and teach us about it. If we catch them young now, it go good. But if we don't even invite the drug law enforcement, because most of we picking them, we don't lost them to tramadol. Most of we picking them, we don't lost them to some small drugs. Then. So what do we do? I know students the way they're not able to study, pass and take tramadol. So if that drug law enforcement body come here, imagine we give them that chance. Let them tell them how drugs they destroy them. We might save 1 or 2 people. Now, during those times, we negotiate with media houses so that if we're able to show and life, because people, not to everybody go there, but if media house show and something, you wait in a house, you go learn them. So we they talk to people then. Of course, now the Ministry of Education, I support this greatly. I want to thank you to Minister Alpha Timbo and the Chief Education Officer, because in they look the paper, then I go tell we say yes, this is right. When I go put this on, I put and so, because now they give the professional advice. If not, will be them. And the PS, this thing for don't they so now then they support we, and we not go forget SLRSA and Teaching Service Commission and other people them we don't come on board. So we open now, we say if you like Sierra Leone, if you want to support the free education, free quality education, if no matter which side, come to us, come and support this program so that it will become a very successful one.
Right. Okay. Well, they can go now and turn the microphone to you where they look the program, so for me, we get your views inside the program. Well, we're going to begin with the WhatsApp line. This one say, Thief man them get plenty tactics. He say, now one panel work than that. He said the need for jailer. I mean, that fake sheikh or imam, how we call himself. The points of the mighty kingdom, BKM, Potloko district, Mangebu Etong, send this one.
Alright, this is what you make the government put on this bomb business so that other outbreak no go come back home from concerned citizens.
This one said for avoid cholera outbreak or diarrhea, he said the Ministry of Health and Sanitation join on with the Freetown City Council. They need for separate the dirty before they throw them. Proper one for avoid run belly.
This is what you do here with the big Goma Valley, make them remove all water pipe and gutter, because the gutter then got so peace and toilet there from concerned citizens.
This one said this alleged imam need for face the full penalty of the law because it they try for tarnish the